Okay, so we'll talk about how to move pricing to a strategic advantage and how real-time pricing can transform customer engagement. We really believe in the power of pricing to change the relationship with clients, and I'm going to go through a three stage or three strategic dimensions that we cover. One of them is real time, and there's where I want to focus more. But I wanted to give you more of a grasp of how do we manage pricing for success. So the first strategic dimension is profitability and engagement. So while pricing drives profitability, we think that customer engagement has to be very intentional, and for that we cover three spaces. So one is value perception. It's really important to understand how the customer perceives the product and how much value do they attribute to it. The second one is a trust building, that it's a transparent pricing that can build credibility. And the third one is customer centricity. So we really believe that when pricing is fair and understandable, it creates positive engagement and long-term value for the organizations. The second one is self-segmentation and empowerment. So what we've seen during the last years has been different organizations, banking included, that they propose a pricing that is more of a shell, like take it or leave it. This is what we have for you. If you like it, great. If you don't, sorry. But we really believe that self-segmentation is the key to customer engagement, customer satisfaction, and obviously that brings value in the long term. So we're going from imposed to invited. So thinking about strategic pricing, shifting from imposing segments to inviting customers to self-select based on their needs and preferences. So looking at the products, they can understand what they have as different attributes, and they can select what works better for them. We have seen technological companies working across this, and it's obviously working for them. We really believe that more companies should get up on this boat and work around that, like self-segmentation. Well-designed pricing models empower customers to make value trade-offs on their own terms. Like they can see what they want and what the organization can give, and then from that use the product that seems better for them. So self-segmentation drives higher conversion rates, stronger retention, and enhanced long-term value satisfaction. Long-term customer value. This is an example, the one that is on the right side. So you can see how the different products can show the different types of attributes, and along with that, the pricing that comes with it. Many organizations, as I said, are going this place, and it's the correct way to go because there's so much value to give when clients find what they need. And one company that works really well at this is Spotify. Why do I bring Spotify to a conversation about pricing for financial services? Because I really believe that when we have a scene of different organizations and different sectors as inspiration for what we're going to do for financial services, then we can do so many great things. And true innovation is about inspiration in other models that are successful, and how do we bring those models that were in other industries to the financial sector industry, that it's continuing to be disrupted, and I think it's going to be disrupted in the future even more. So there's so much to learn from other organizations and sectors around pricing that can be brought to the financial sector. So in this case, Spotify has a self-selection model. It's a multi-tier strategy where they have a free like they call freemium, student, individual, then family plans, and you can search to what's best for you as a client. It has an intuitive value laddering, so you can see the discounts that can be maintained for some segments. For others, it can be increased during time, but it's like very clear what can you get and what do you have to pay for it. It's a very clear trade-off, and what they have seen is a strong conversion from free to premium tiers, enhanced retention and family and student plans, and is increased lifetime value for the customers. That's really important, obviously, and higher overall satisfaction. So this is an example of the different model that they have for segments, and the individual, student, duo, and family, where you can see what are the trade-offs. In one case, you can, for example, in students, you can get access to Hulu. In the other case, in family, you can get a lot more accounts where you can give the services. So in one case, it's more like pay and have the product. In other case, it can be even 0 for a month and then start to pay. So it's important to understand how to talk to each of our clients in a different way and let them select what's better for them. And then comes the strategic dimension 3, which is more around what we're talking about now, that is real-time contextual pricing. We think there's a lot of opportunity moving from a static pricing to a dynamic pricing conversion and conversation that can create a more intelligent and responsive customer experience. So this builds around 5 key components. One is customer behavior, demand signals, channel context, location intelligence, and temporal factors. We see that each of them adds to the understanding of the client, and as we are saying, the contextual pricing. So each of these parts, like the purchase history, the preference, the patterns that we have around customer behavior, gives us a piece of information that is really key in defining the pricing, personalized pricing. Also, demand signals are really important. So there are so many things happening in the context that can enhance the pricing to adapt better to market demands. Also, channel context and understanding mobile versus web and the different user environments has also a good add-on to the pricing strategy. Location intelligence, this is something that is relatively new, but it's really important for real-time contextual pricing, understanding better from where is the client getting this product, relating to the product is really important to understand the opportunity to price more or less to this client. And the last one is the temporal factors. So for example, the time of the day, the seasonality, the urgency in which they are acquiring the product is also something really important. So together, these 5 compose a real-time contextual pricing that can be very powerful. I think one of the best use cases of this is Uber's. So Uber's dynamic pricing models is a very enhanced contextual pricing model. So what we see here is key components like instant pricing adjustments during peak time. Who hasn't been in a case where we take an Uber and we feel like it's priced a lot more than we usually pay for that same route, or on the other side, a lot less than we usually pay because it's a timing of a lot less demand. But there's also this other part where 2 clients can price the Uber at the same time for the same route, and they both get different prices. And that's because there's this geolocalization, there's this understanding of the customer that provides different proposals of pricing for both of them. So there's a clear notification when search prices applies. There's explanation to the clients that there's high demand or there's low demand. So you can understand, it's transparent to the client, and you can take it or not, but you know why is that happening. And well, that's part of the transparent multiplier. So what they've seen is that they have had really great results. 80%, sorry, of increased driver earnings during peak demand hours. So that makes the offer or the supply level up with the demand in a better way, because there are more clients willing to pay more. There's 40% reduce in wait time. That's really important if you want to put customer engagement and satisfaction on top of other things. So clients are willing to pay more if they get better products. So these dynamic pricing models can level up those two factors. Like they can price more and pay more, but at the same time they can get a product that they want at that time. And well, this has improved also rider acceptance. So how it works is, as I said a bit before, you can have even the same route for at the same hour, but you can have different prices. I have seen that myself with one person of my family. We were trying to get a taxi for the same route, same hour, and we had very different prices because he was a student, how would you say, like more elastic customer, and in my case I'm usually taking Uber. Obviously they know how much am I willing to pay, and that I have more income that he does, so it's understandable that they were charging me more. So that's what you can do with contextual pricing, a better understanding of the client. And before I close with this, also there's a case in this foreign exchange business that it's really a very good demonstration also of dynamic pricing, because in the foreign exchange business you can have so much information about the clients, like before they come and they price the exchange from a type of a dollar, let's say, to a sol, in that's a Peruvian money. So in that case, you can get different pricing on the spread of the foreign exchange, just because the client was in a different time, in a different geographical location, in a different ticket, size of the ticket, and also information we know about the type of usage they want to do with their money. If they're during some time where they don't have enough money in their account in the local soles account, then they need dollars to get to soles, so you know that they need it for that. Or at some time you know that they needed to pay their credit card or whatever, or maybe they are on a trip and you can know by geographical location that they are on a trip, so they are using the money for that, so you can also price according to it. So there's so much information nowadays that we can use to price better for dynamic pricing that can adapt to the customer needs and willingness to pay, and also enhance customer engagement by increasing satisfaction and convenience. That's really important. So what I would say to close on this is, clear pricing builds trust. WISE demonstrates how transparency creates engagement and loyalty at scale, for example. Empowering self-selection is really important. Spotify was a great example of that, that shows how letting customers choose their value tiers enhances also satisfaction. And contextual conversations are a great opportunity nowadays. There are companies like Uber that prove that dynamic pricing can be accepted when clearly communicated. So there are a very good opportunity for clients as long as companies to enhance their relationship, building trust through transparency and through empowerment, empowering the clients to better serve themselves by choosing what's best for them, having clarity of the different aspects of the value proposal, and choosing between them what works best. And remember, every price sends a message. That's really important. So design with transparency, empathy, and intelligence to transform pricing into a strategic advantage. So I leave you here to our link to our website, to my LinkedIn. I would love to connect with you and to know better if you're ready for transformative growth.